got it home. Now I need to get it unloaded. I'll try to figure that out here in just a sec. Alright, so I'll go ahead and undo these ratchet straps. Okay, there's one more on there. All right, there's that. I've got an idea how to get these wings off, but let me go get a dolly and we'll be right back. How to unload an airplane wing by yourself. Well, first thing I'm going to do is in my truck, I got these pieces of plywood. That I'll set here. And oddly enough, this wing isn't all that heavy, but when I get this canard wing out underneath it first. This goes on the front of the aircraft. Some assembly required. So let's just set it in the grass for now. So that kind of works. Let's see. Alright, so I got this one in. Let's focus on the next one. I think what I'll do is put that under this. And then all right, let's wheel this one into the garage. That got stopped. All right, we'll get that one in, and then we'll get the fuselage off. Well, I've been promising to get back with everybody on this project here. So what I did is I put this plane in my backyard and covered it with a kind of like a sun shade to keep the sun off it and the weather. And man, we had a rainstorm the other day, and it put a lot of weight on this thing and it crushed it. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'm going to remove it because I'm concerned that in a windstorm it may start rubbing up against it. But I'm going to take this down, take everything off, and kind of show you the airplane and try to give you an idea what I plan on doing with it. So let's take a moment here and just let me tear this down right quick. We'll be right back. All right, so well, that thing's trashed pretty bad. All right, go ahead and take this cover off. And tape the little blanket here to protect the canopy. Now, get some close-ups of the fiberglass. The previous, I guess, builder did a pretty good job putting it together, and I still have to get somebody to look at it to see whether or not this fiberglass is in good shape and what to do to make it, if it is in good shape, how to finish it and how to complete this build and maybe one day fly it. Again, it didn't come with an engine. Wings are in the garage, but you guys out in YouTube have been really great as far as looking at that first video I did of it. Probably some sort of foam, and I thought, well, maybe I could wrap it in a sheet of carbon fiber. That technology wasn't really available when this guy started this build back in the 80s. Of course, this is where the canard goes, and then there's a little piece that goes over it, which is missing. But let's take a peek inside and kind of show you all what we got here. All right, we don't have much. Guess this is a little throttle. Guess rods for the other flight controls. Probably the rudders. But yeah, it's pretty bare, pretty empty. If anybody of you out there know much about this type of aircraft and this type of build project, maybe you can contact me through my YouTube page here to kind of give me some ideas of who I might need to contact. But I know this is the speed brake, and I don't know, I think I might do a GoFundMe page, and if there's enough support, I'd be interested in building it and maybe seeing if I can get it to fly. There's all sorts of work here though, but I'm a pretty creative guy. Building that right there, that's what's keeping me busy all summer. But yeah, I don't know, I do have my pilot's license. I've had it for a while, and I would like to own my own airplane. Not quite sure that this would be capable of flying because it's been setting so long. And right now, of course, although it's in the weather, the plan is to build a big like garage slash hangar right there. If I get support and decide to build this, that's where I'll do it, because there's not enough room in the garage. But I still think it's pretty cool. The neighbors seem to. And again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to look at this video. And again, if you can forward me some contact people or contact groups that I can reach out to for advice over this. I'm kind of curious about the fiberglass, whether or not it's durable. If it's questionable, can it be wrapped with carbon fiber? I think that would be kind of a cool look, you know. And I know that some of the things I've been reading and watching on YouTube about these is when they're outside, they usually need to be painted white to reflect some of that radiation from the sun, because fiberglass and UV radiation don't mix.